Welcome, Taurus Gemini, to your beginning of the month of March reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers, and anyone new to my channel, welcome, welcome. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you in the beginning of March. Okay, getting straight in here. This is your energy of what you're thinking, feeling, or the energy surrounding you. Beginning of March. Taurus Gemini, please. Taurus Gemini. Taurus Gemini. Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords is talking about being caught at a crossroads. Could feel like you're pulled in two different directions, not sure exactly which direction to go in. Okay, so feels like you could even be meditating and doing a lot of thinking, maybe even pros and cons. But yeah, definitely stuck at a crossroads. Which way should I go? So getting a, oh my goodness. Oh, they're the first. Okay. Getting clarifying card, if we can, right? Okay. Clarifying on the Two of Swords. Clarifying on the Two of Swords, please. Finances and material changes. So it looks like you're at a crossroads of maybe a job, maybe a job offer, or looking at something materialistic. Maybe you're at a crossroads of which couch to buy. I see one over here catches my eye, but I like this one because it's bigger for the family. However it is, take it how it resonates, but definitely having the financial and material changes over here. But it does feel like you definitely are at a crossroads. It could be how much money to save, how to get out of debt. Could be anything, my friends, okay? So let's get in here. I'm going to use the Akashic cards. Just changing it up a little bit. Change is always good. Getting into the situation is taking place in the present, the recent past, and the near future. Tell us why they're at the crossroads and what is the situation going on. Situation going on. Commitment. So it's, what are you committed to? What are you dedicated to? Do you really want to sign this lease for this new house? Could be it's signing some kind of paperwork. It just depends on, you're stuck at a crossroads of how committed you are to the circumstance of finances and material changes. You know, do you want to, you know, really buy a car that's that expensive? Are you going to have the commitment to, you know, be able to make those types of payments, you know, on time? For that amount of money, anything that has to do with your, how committed you are to the situation. If it's finding a new job, how committed will you be to this job? This job might be a little, I don't know, maybe a little stressful. Maybe you know it. So you're like, hey, it's going to take a lot of commitment to do something like this. Maybe you're even writing a book and you're wondering how committed you can be to actually start writing this book. In the recent past, it's setting your course, and in the near future is the Queen of Roses, and that's just saying how much you love and adore and how much you are willing to make things connectable, meaningful, how much you love it, right? Okay, so getting over here into the setting your course. Setting your course is talking about there is something going on in the recent past that got you over here, right? You've seen something, you wanted to set your course towards that, and then it feels like something else came up along the way. So you might have even started, doing one job, and then all of a sudden realized, hey, you know what? There's something better coming. I can see it in my scope. So kind of scoping out things. And I think you were also setting course for options, right? Not setting your goal just in one place, but really taking a look and scoping out other opportunities that were better for you, things you could be more committed to. The job you had you didn't like. A lot of strength coming up. Yeah. Wherever you were before, the reason that you started scoping another place out was because you wanted a change. It was time for a change. It's time to transition. It's time to walk away from this. It feels like it took a lot of strength to do so. And looking out at this new course for you, let's see what it says. Yeah. Yeah, you knew that there were things out there that could make you happier. And I think you were really looking at opportunities and different opportunities, a lot of different opportunities. The Two of Swords, how do we get into the Two of Swords? Looks like just pretty much the Two of Swords looks like you pretty much found a couple of options that you really were looking at to either get out of debt or do something to get your Ten of Cups. Something that really had to do with finding a new job, getting out of debt. Maybe you found a new way to get out of debt. Maybe you found a new, couple of new debt relief programs, and not sure exactly which one to take, which one's more committed to me. However it is, it's to go after your Ten of Cups, to make your family happy, to make yourself happy. King of Swords. Reverse, yeah. And there could have been opportunities too where it felt like, I'm going to look at this one because this person over here is not really, I don't know, I'm kind of indecisive. I'm feeling kind of fickle. One might be a little more unfavorable than the other, but there could be something to it, right? There could be something to it that's still kind of catching your eye no matter what. Okay, so it's kind of, and definitely one's definitely overshadowing the other. That's why you're caught at a crossroads. There's definitely something going on here, Taurus, Gemini, where it's, I don't know where to go. So with the commitment over here, it's like, how committed are you to doing this job, doing this situation? And there's going to be a little more commitment towards one than the other, and it's a lot of commitment to have to do, but it's going to bring in your prosperities. And so you really want those prosperities back. You really do want that material item. You really do want to feel like the queen, the queen bee over here, the Empress. And it does, the Empress is very committable. So you do have the commitment. You have the commitment to do whatever it is that they're looking for. So, it's like, do I have all the commitment? Yes. And, are they committed to helping me become this prosperous person? However it is, it looks like the commitment over here is something that you are committed to doing. It's just which one do I want to commit to? Definitely looking for the one that's going to make you more money, make you more profitable. Even if it's a couch, right? Even if it's that new couch, which one's going to be better for my family? Should I get the dark colored one? God, because if I get the light colored one and the kids spill something, oh my gosh, right? But it looks so much better. So it's, but it's having the commitment, the understanding to what it is. With the King of Cups coming up. The one that's going to make you happy. With the King of Cups over here, it feels like whoever this person is, it feels like you have this one that's giving you kind of this, like I said, this, I'm not sure if that's really going to be a great plan, right? Because it feels like one you're really undecisive about, but then you're kind of thinking more towards the one that's going to be perceived as, this is what I think will make me happier. And you do, and you're putting a lot of emotions into it and really thinking about this as you're stuck at this crossroads. Remember, you do want something that is going to bring in the Three of Cups, things that make you happy, things that, you know, you can commit to and know that you feel proud to commit to something like that. Yes, and it'll bring in a great transformation, and letting go of the one that's not as favorable. And that's really what it feels like. Yes, taking an ending to that. However it is, this is going to be something that you are going to accomplish. You have to use your hindsight 2020 over here, right? To really figure out which one is going to make you happier. And it does look like whatever it is, it feels like it has to be for a lot of you, it has to make your family happy. I think it's like, I have to commit this, but I have a family, right? So I have to make sure that I still keep with my commitments as well. There's other things I have to do too. I can't just give 120% to this thing. I have kids that I have to still come home to, something of this nature. Take it how it resonates. So you want to make sure that you're getting the best option. Yes. Thing that makes you feel like, hey, look, I get this. With the Hierophant coming up, how nice is that, right? Knowing that this is something that you're going to put as much energy into as much as possible. I think for a lot of you, it's a new job. I really do. I think it's a new job, and I think it's something that you've been looking out for. Something that's going to keep the money going, keep feeding the kids, something that's committable, something that is constant. I feel like it has to be constant, right? Maybe you were in a job that wasn't constant. Maybe you had a lot of hours taken away, something of this nature, but it feels like they have to also commit to you. And so that's why it feels like this other job is kind of, it's not secure. That's the word I'm looking for. You're looking for some kind of security within this job, especially with the Hierophant, right? It's like, I need the job security. I need something that's going to be reliable. So when you have a commitment card, there's a reliability there, right? There is a security. So not only are you going to commit your time to this new job, but you want someone, a job that you can rely on. When I go to work, I know for a fact they're not going to have 20 other waitresses on and say, oh, I'm sorry, we don't have enough customers. You need to go home. It's too slow. Something of this nature, right? So you need something that you can rely on to know that when I go to work, I get to stay. Or when Monday comes around, I know I have a job. So you're just tired of the cutbacks. With this card here, I'm tired of the cutbacks. I'm tired of the layoffs. I'm tired of them downsizing my work. I need somebody who's committed to seeing what I'm doing. No fear of anyone closing the door or, sending you home early. Tired of this. Tired of all of this. It's just too much. And with you being caught at the crossroads, it feels like there is one that could still be doing that. And I think that's why you're like, I don't know. Because the King of Swords over here says, sometimes if we don't have enough customers, I send who was ever on the floor home. Really, well, if you're the new person, guess who's going home? It's really not the one that's going to be there for 10 years, right? So that's kind of, I don't know about that. So you're definitely focused on the money and focused on the time. Focused on how is this going to work out. Being mindful of, the people who are ahead of you, right? Like I said, if she's there 10 years and you're there a week, you know, and it gets slow, guess who's going home, right? So you don't want any more endings like this. You don't want any more of this. It just feels round and round. That's what it really just feels to me, is the round and round. It just feels like a round and round. I'm tired of the roller coaster ride. With the Queen of Roses over here, clarify on the Queen of Roses, the Hangman. So I just feel like over here with this one, I do see that you are still meditating on this, still trying to work out the little discretions that you have, looking for the one that's going to really be more passionate for you. Now we have the Queen of Roses, which we do have water signs now twice. So if you're looking at a boss who might be a water sign, a Cancer or Pisces, maybe you even know they are just by the way they handle themselves. You guys are psychic, however it is, they're going to be the ones that seem to be more understanding for you, and it seems like that's the more that's the job. That's the more profitable job for you. This is the one that's not going to give you all the disappointments. This is going to be more passion ignited for your job. And they make sure that that happens too, because this person here, this Queen of Roses, is this king, and that's cups, and they are more meaningful. There's going to be a more meaningful relationship with you and your job. This job is actually going to have a better connection, and you're going to connect with your boss, this King of Cups, a lot better. So it seems like they're better workers. They know how to handle their employers. Okay, so, okay, and this will be something that you can just step into with the commitments that you need. And definitely we have roses here, and it's cups. You have it 3 times. So whatever job it is that has the watery feeling, maybe you're working at, oh my God, that's so crazy. Like somebody's going to say, I'm going to go work at the water company. Oh my gosh, then that's the job, you guys. It was the electric company or the water company. Oh my God, that's crazy. But whichever one has that watery feeling to it, and that you feel more comfortable, and you have this deeper sensation too, as you're in, you know, getting and meditating and thinking about it, that's the one. Not the one that feels fickle. So if you're looking at the fickle one and you already know it's overshadowing the other one, this is the one that you want, not the fickle one. Okay? Maybe the fickle one makes more money, but that's not the place to be. Okay? That's not the place to be at all. Because once again, you're meditating on the one that you're indecisive about, and the one, you know, that could bring in depression, a little anxieties, things of this nature. There could be some insecurities there. Maybe you're not real secure in the knowledge of the place that's overshadowing the other one. Okay? If that's a job for you guys. Otherwise, just remember, if this one has, whatever the situation is, the one that seems like the one that's causing most confusion, that's the one that's not good for you. Absolutely not. Because it's confusing you. You already have doubts about it, and that's what it's saying. The one that's giving you doubts is not the good one. Because see, this card is already at a crossroads with intuition. So your intuition is already telling you exactly what you need to do. And what is this? Pisces. What? Intuition. So your intuition's already kicking. Creative expression. Your soul longs to express itself creatively. So that's the one that you know, right? That's the one you know. The one that you feel comfortable with. Okay? So if you're drawing, or like I said, maybe writing a book, something like that, and you're trying to be inspired by, you know, what kind of book to, you know, write, because I see a lot of writing with the commitment as well, a lot of scrolls over there, writing. You already know what you're supposed to be writing, however it is. Some of you might be looking for a chef job, or like I said, the waitress. Oh my gosh, there it is again. So something in the restaurant business, for some of you, because nutrition is coming out. So if you're looking for the waitress job, that's the one for you. Okay. If you're looking for that job that you get to be more creative in your expression, that's the job for you. The reason two are coming out is because more than likely, due to energies, you're not looking for the same exact job. Okay, yeah, artist, writer, something like this. Okay, and it could be body work. It could be that you're an artist trying to become a tattoo artist. So if you have these two different kinds of jobs, you know what it is that you feel comfortable. You already know it. It's already there for you. Okay, it's literally already there. One's confusing, one seems right. Go for the one that seems right, not confusing. Okay, and that was it for you, my friends. And until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.